Something as simple as a paperclip can be used for everyday tasks. These everyday tasks are completely endless. It can go from hanging a bag to even pinning a diaper on a baby. These tasks are only restricted by the human mind and how it thinks. If we try to think of things differently, then the possibilities are endless for everyday life. This simple paperclip could be used for key rings. Who knows? It could be used for anything. Now I'm going to take these three rhombus and turn them into a hexagon by simply putting them together. Some people will see the hexagon on the outside, others will see the cube. If you see the cube, you're probably a visual learner. The cube is not necessarily a cube, but just your eyes looking at the lines. Your brain wants to see it as a hexagon, but your eyes want to see a cube. This is simply because the lines are more vivid to your eyes, and your brain knows that the outline is a hexagon. When I flip them over, though, your brain should start to see more of a hexagon, simply because the lines are not as vivid. Now I'm going to start to draw a set of blocks. Some people will see four, some will see three. Most people will see four in the beginning at least, because we read right to left. But if you look towards the left side, you'll start to see three. This is simply the brain thinking that there are blocks there when really it's just a series of lines. No one can actually tell if it's three or four blocks because neither answer is correct. The brain is simply just trying to think of a block because it knows one end looks like a block. Whether either end is or isn't, we will not know. Here's a square made of 12 toothpicks. There are 4 squares inside. It's a puzzle. Simply make 3 squares, moving only 4 toothpicks. Many people will get frustrated with this, but it is very possible. All 3 squares will be the same size, and you must use all the toothpicks. A hint is to think outside the box, literally. This will help you tremendously. Good luck. Now, most people immediately will start to take things out of the center. This will lead them to just see one big square, and they'll try to put them back in a variety of ways, trying to make 3. This will not work. So eventually they will reset to the beginning. They will start to move edges and build them into different shapes such as L's or T's. These will not work either. Eventually, people will sit there and keep on trying to move different pieces. These pieces, they will not be able to figure out simple ways to do this. They'll get frustrated and give up. Now that you've calmed down, reset the puzzle. This puzzle is really simple when you think about it. It's just the way your brain has been taught to think. Simply, you must move the squares over to an edge, the corner. People don't think in the corner because we've always been taught to put them right on the side because it's a supporting angle. If you put things on a flat line, it's how blocks are meant to match up. It's simple. Put them on a corner. That's not how we were taught. But when we were younger, we'd play blocks and simple things like that. We always put them together, simple ways like this, because you could build like this. This is how buildings always are made. If you put things like this in corner to corner, it seems like there's something missing. But we see these everywhere, such as houses and anywhere we live. But if you put a roof off to the side, it will not simply work. This is why. This is thinking outside the box.